Hello and welcome. And if you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button to see the latest technology videos. In this video, we are discussing about SAP ABAP Variables. So variables are named data objects used to store values within the allotted memory area of a program. So as the name suggests, users can change the content of variables with the help of ABAP statements. And each variable in ABAP has a specific type which determines the size and layout of the variable's memory, the range of values that can be stored within that memory, and the set of operations that can be applied to the variable. You must declare all variables before they can be used. The basic form of a variable declaration is data f type value val. Here f specifies the name of a variable. The name of the variable can be up to 30 characters long. Type specifies the type of variable. And any data type with fully specified technical attributes is known as type. The val specifies the initial value of the variable, and in case you define an elementary fixed length variable, the data statement automatically populates the value of the variable with the type specific initial value. And other possible values for val can be a literal, constant, or an explicit clause such as is initial. So the example of variable declaration: data d1 to type C, data d2 like d1, data minimum underscore value type I value 10. So in the code snippet, d1 is a variable of C type, d2 is a variable of d1 type, and the minimum value is a variable of ABAP integer type I. So here we explain various variable types available in ABAP. There are three kinds of variables in ABAP: static variables, reference variables, and system variables. Static variables are declared in subroutines, function modules, and static methods. The lifetime is linked to the context of the declaration. With the class data statement, you can declare variables within the classes. The parameter statement can be used to declare the elementary data objects that are linked to input fields on a selection screen. You can also declare the internal tables that are linked to input fields on a selection screen by using select options statement. So the conventions used while naming a variable: you cannot use special characters such as t to name variables. The name of the predefined data objects can't be changed, and the name of the variable can't be the same as any ABAP keyword or clause. And the name of the variables must convey the meaning of the variable without the need for further improvements. Hyphens are reserved to represent the components of structures. Therefore, you are supposed to avoid hyphens in variable names. The underscore character can be used to separate compound words. So the program shows how to declare a variable using the parameters statement. Report z-test, parameters name 10 type C, class type I, score type P decimals 2, connect type MARA-MATNR. Here name represents a parameter of 10 characters. Class specifies a parameter of integer type with the default size in bytes. Score represents a packed type parameter with values up to 2 decimal places, and connect refers to the MARA-MATNF type of ABAP dictionary. So the code produces the output name, class, score, connect. Reference variables. So the syntax for declaring reference variable is data ref type ref to type value is initial. Ref to addition declares a variable reference ref. The specification after ref to specifies the static type of the reference variable. The static type restricts the set of objects to which ref can refer. And the dynamic type of reference variable is the data type or class to which it currently refers. The static type is always more general or the same as the dynamic type. The type addition is used to create a bound reference type and as a start value, and only is initial can be specified after the value addition. Example: classes E1 definition public section, data B1 type by value 1, end class data oref type ref to C1, dref1 like ref to oref, dref2 type ref to I, create object oref, get reference of oref into dref1, create data dref2. So dref2 equal to dref1 b1. So in the code, an object reference oref and two data reference variables dref1 and dref2 are declared. Both the data reference variables are fully typed and can be dereferenced using dereferencing operator at operand positions. System variables. ABAP system variables are accessible from all ABAP programs, and these fields can actually be filled by the runtime environment. The values in these fields indicate the state of the system at any given point of time. You can find a complete list of system variables in the SYST table in SAP. Individual fields of the SYST structure can be accessed by using either SYST or SY. So this was a brief discussion on SAP ABAP variables, and we will be discussing more on SAP ABAP in the upcoming videos. If you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button to see the latest technology videos. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now.